the House of Hungary will be entertaining you from 2 to 3 p.m. for an hour. And our entertainer will be József Baki, right here. He's a man of many, many talents. He's a great singer and actor. He actually acts with the Hungarian theater up in the LA area. He's also a great musician who traveled all over Europe, and now he's here in America for the last few years. We're very lucky to have him because his shows are always entertaining and high quality. So thank you for coming. And now please rise for our national anthem, and also after that the Hungarian national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
When Nobel Prize winner Enrico Fermi was asked if he believed in extraterrestrials, he replied, "They're among us, but they call themselves Hungarians. Our small country of 10 million people is one of the oldest in Europe. It is situated just east of Austria, bordering Slovakia, Romania, Croatia, Serbia, Ukraine, and Slovenia. Hungarians form a unique culture and speak a language unlike any other in the region. This, coupled with our ancestors' warring and pillaging lifestyle, has been both a source of pride and weakness for more than 1100 years. This is the country which boasts one of the world's most beautiful cities, Budapest, the Pearl of the Danube, where 2,000-year-old Roman ruins and 400-year-old Turkish baths can be found side by side. where Central Europe's largest freshwater lake, Balaton, is located, providing natural paradise for its visitors, where hundreds of therapeutic mineral springs surge up from the depths, which many people, famous people, called home. Did you know Hungarians have won an astounding 18 Nobel Prizes? The Nobel Prize is the most prestigious award given for intellectual achievement in the world. Hungarian inventors were responsible for some major inventions over the past several decades, such as the first electric motor, Ányos Jedlik, the Ford Model T, József Galamb, the hydrogen bomb, Ede Teller, and the binocular, József Fettval, just to mention a few. In addition, when the next time you take a vitamin C, pick up a ballpoint pen, light a safety match, play with a Rubik's Cube, drink a glass of soda water, or see a helicopter, know that they were also invented by Hungarians. Did you also know that Leo Szilard was the first one to come up with the plans for a nuclear reactor, and the US government actually bought the patent for $1? While these inventions touched the lives of not only Americans, but also people all over the world, no less prominent, especially in this city, was the first sheriff of San Diego in 1850, a Hungarian by the name of Ágoston Haraszti. He went on to establish his vineyard in Sonoma Valley, which earned him the name Father of California Viticulture. And there's something else that keeps bringing visitors back to us, the legendary Hungarian hospitality. Please have a good time today. We will have an hour of music and entertainment provided to you by József Baki. It'll be a fun hour, so please take a seat in the shade. It's nice and cool over here with the breeze going. I think you'll like it. And have a good time. Tomorrow at the same time, from 2 to 3 p.m., we'll have our usual traditional big lawn program with dancers. Our kids from our school will be dancing. It'll be a real treat. Then also have a big professional dance group coming down from LA area who will perform for us. And then our local San Diego Hungarian dance group will be here with some more music by József Baki. And then some food. We'll have some sausage sandwiches, some crepes, and some cold sour cherry soup with some ice cream. It's gonna be a hot day, so it'll be good. So we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. And for today, please enjoy our show. Thank you.
Jobban Kínában sem a kínai császár. Mert amikor a szívemre a búbának rászáll, magamat nem zúzatom, a nótámat húzatom, ha csikorgos kedvem támad, csak a cigát hozatom. Három vödörpes kő mellé ezt a nótát húzatom. Na halljuk, hogy is van, hogy a másik Péter, hajmási pár, a barométer esőre áll. Ne búsulj rózsám, mert az egyik garas sem ér. Ne búsulj, lesz még szőlő, lesz még lágenyér. Hajmási Péter, hajmási pár, a barométer nem imponál. Húzatom agyba főbe, beugrok a naptengőbe, hajmási Péter pikke pár. Ne húzd, hogy a szerelemnek boldogság a vége. ahhoz, hogy a szerelemért hősíjjál cserébe. Hozd, hogy hervad a világ, hozd, hogy komisz a világ, hozd el azt, hogy rosszul jár a lány, ha csókért szívet áll. Hozd el, hogy a szerelem csak zsalfa éri már. Hajmási Péter, hajmási pár, a barométer elsőre áll. Nem búsulj rózsám, mert az egy garas sem ér. Nem búsulj, lesz még szőlő, lesz még lánykenyér. Hajmási Péter, hajmási pár, a barométer nem imponál. Húzatom hagyma főre, te húgra van nagy bőgőbe, hajmási Péter mit kapál?
Ácsi, ez nem az volt!
Hajmási Péter, hajmási pár, a barométer esőre áll. Nem búsulj rózsám, mert az egy garas sem ér. Ne búsulj! Lesz még szőlő, lesz még lánykenyér. Hajmási Péter, hajmási pár, a barométer nem imponál. Húzatom hagyma főbe, de húgra van nagy bőgőbe, hajmási Péter mit kapál? A jányok, angyalok, a férfiakkal csak komédiáznak. A jányok szerelme nem egyszerű dolog, a jányok a csóktól csak ritkán táznak. A jányok, angyalok, az oltárhoz nem szaladnak télen. Új műsorhoz új férfi kell, ezt ők sosem felejtik el. Gyerünk, 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 mert hív az élet. Jaj, cica, eszem azt a csöpkiszát, nélküled még a mennyország is vág. Nem megyek egyedül oda, nem hagylak el, nem én soha. Jaj, cica, eszem azt a csöpkiszát, nélküled még a mennyország is vág. Ha ülök is a mennybe, te cica, csak közegybe érted, ugrom cicát. Hányszor mondtam már magamnak, nézd, ez nem szabad, hagyd a nőket abba már, miért vagy oly szabád? Még töröztem azzal, hogy 100 lány szív megszakad, mind a mellett ez sem ment, jaj, de bús reggel. Egész asszony öregi ment, jár szívembe be. Erről már le nem szokom, a nők fülébe csak súgom. Ja, cica, eszem azt a csöpkés szám, nélküled még a mennyország is fád. Nem megyek egyedül oda, nem hagylak el, nem én soha. Jaj, cica, eszem azt a csöpkés szám, nélküled még a mennyország is fád. Ha ülök is a mennybe, te cica, csak közegybe érted, kilógrom cicát. Hányszor mondtam már magamnak, most meg házasodsz, éppen minden rendbe jön, majd ügyel a nő. Hogyha látsz egy szoknyát, attól meg ne zavarul, mind a mellett ez sem ment, jaj, de búcs reggel. Egész asszony öregi ment, jár szívembe be. Erről már le nem szokom, a nők fülébe csak súgom. Ja, cica, eszem azt a csöpkés szám, nélküled még a mennyország is fád. Nem megyek egyedül oda, nem hagylak el, nem én soha. Jaj, cica, eszem azt a csöpp szám, nélküled még a mennyország is vár. Ha ülök is a mennybe, cica, csak közelbe érted, kiórom cicám. Jaj, cica, eszem azt a csöpp szám, nélküled még a mennyország is vár. Nem megyek egyedül oda, nem hagylak el, nem még soha. Jaj, cica, eszem azt a csöpp szám, nélküled még a mennyország is vár. Ha ülök is a mennybe, te cica csak üzenbe, érted, kiugrom cicám. Hey! Ezek a dalok Kálmán Imre operettből szóltak. The songs is Hungarian Kálmán Imre operetta songs. And now, little Hungarian csárdás. Szabad a tánc, nyugodtan. Hulla, hiszen maradtak az ácsok. Ide hallik a kopácsolásuk. Erik lányok kérdeztek az ácsok. Á, de csókértek köt és forgácsok. Édesanyám, kérdeztem az ácsot, 9 csókért adják a forgácsot. 9 csókot adtam nekik odaérte, a 10-et ráadásul kérte. Hopp, hey, hopp! Asszonynak turizálok, de turizálok, de turizálok. A csúnyára fittyet hányok, de fittyet hányok, de fittyet hányok. Ajajajaj, a szívem, meg ne tudja senki sem, hogy én ezt a barna kislányt szeretem. Csak a cigány egyedül, aki végül hegedül, csak azt tudja egyedül. Előtt van egy árok, de van egy árok, de van egy árok. Még az éjjel benne hálok, de benne hálok, de benne hálok. Házunk előtt van egy padok, azon lesz a haddehat, azon lesz a haddehat. Csak a cigány meg a pap, aki minket összead, csak azt tudja egyedül. Lakodalom következzék, lakodalom van a mi utcánkra. Ide halszik cigány muzsikája, hivatalos vagyok oda én is, nem mennék, ha 100-szor üzennék is. Vége van már a lakodalomnak, nagy bánata van a mennyasszonynak, forgatja a karika gyűrűjét, sajnálja a régi szeretőjét. Este viszik a mennyasszony ágyát, elvesztették a nyoszolja lábát. Szép mennyasszony, nem fekszem az ágyba, míg meg nem lesz a nyoszója lélában. anyám, miért járok a lányok után? Ne haragudj, édesanyám, utánad is járt az apám, néha napján vasárnap. Most kezdődik a tánc. Most kezdődik a tánc. Rózsám, de színül a fejem nótán, vagy nevé a szívem a lelkem, és a muzsikál, világos, virattig áll a bár. Most végződik a tánc. Most végződik a tánc. Gombát se baj, ha leszakad, lesz más, amelyik ott marad, rózsám. Ha tudnád, amit én, hogy ki babája vagyok, én vagyok én. Most végződik a tánc. Most végződik a tánc. Gombát se baj, ha leszakad, lesz más, amelyik ott marad, rózsám. Ha tudnád, amit én, hogy ki babája vagyok, én vagyok én. Hopp, hey, hopp!
Thank you, nagyon szépen köszönöm.
Csillag volt Rómában Marina, csak egy karcsú szőke balerina. A jobb szíven az első volt a sorban, s én vágyakozva néztem mindig őt. Ha esténként a kis kapuban lestem, émanáltam szólni sosem merte. Csillagfényes forró nyári este, kis sóhajtoztam ablaka előtt. Marina, 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 a csókodra szomjazom én. Marina, 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 hát kérlek, hogy légy az enyém. Nyílt az ablak csendben, szólt a kislány, menjen, maga még nem ismer engem. Oh, no. Az ablak zárult csendben, meg sem hallgat engem, csak a vízhang csendületben. Oh, no. Marina, 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 a csókodra szomjazom én. Marina, 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 hát kérlek, hogy légy az enyém. Nyílt az ablak csendben, szólt a kislány, menjen, maga még nem ismer engem. Oh, no. Az ablak zárult csendben, meg sem hallgat engem, csak a vízhang csendületben. Oh, no. Egy szép nap aztán úgy hozta a sorsom, egy kétüléses autót vettem olcsón, és este már a kis kapuban álltam, s ott szép repesbe vártam Marinát. Ő jött és jobban kiskocsimra nézett, A két szemében vágya tüze ége, csak mellén ült egy árva, szót sem kérdett, hogy hallgatta a régi vallomást. Marina, 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 a csókodra szomjazom én. Marina, 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 hát kérlek, hogy légy az enyém. Két karomba mondtam, megcsókoltam nyomba, mire szemlesütve mondta, no. Én vágyakozva kértem, légy a felesége, mire végre így szól nékem, oly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here. Obviously the crowd is slowly growing, but the reason that we're all here today, and this weekend, actually this whole week coming up to today, was that the House of Hungary is a part of the International House of Pacific Relations, and as a part of that, we present to the community of San Diego our heritage and our culture, the Hungarian culture. And in August, we have one of our most important national holidays, very similar to the United States Independence Day. We have the Hungarian Founders Day. So on August 20th is normally when we have the celebration in Hungary, but here in the United States, that happens to fall on a weekday, so we are doing it this weekend. So we celebrate St. Stephen's Day, which is the main national holiday in Hungary. St. Stephen was actually Hungary's first Christian king, and so ever since his canonization in 1083, we celebrate the birth of Hungary on his name day. So on August 20th is the István, or Stephen, name day. One of the things that we celebrate in Hungary is name day as opposed to birthdays, because everyone has a name. Some people don't really want to share their birthday, right? So after a certain age, we just stop. It's easier to do name days, right? So as our name indicates, we Hungarians are the descendants of various Hun tribes. Under the leadership of Attila, the Huns established the famous Hun Empire in the 5th century, stretching from Germany to the Ural Mountains and from the river Danube to the Baltic Sea, at the center of today's Hungary. After the sudden and untimely death of the Huns' leader Attila in 453 AD, the empire vanished. The Hungarian tribes, with the leadership of Adbad, reconquered the Carpathian Basin and established the state of Hungary in 896 AD. I can't even think back to a couple years ago. Can you imagine how long ago that was? Thousands of years, 1,000 years at least, right? Following his father's death in 997 AD, Stephen inherited the title of Grand Prince of Hungary. His father, Géza, had laid down the foundation for centralized control over the Hungarian tribes, and he accepted the Christian faith and raised his son, Stephen, as a true Christian. Stephen was crowned King of Hungary in 1000 AD, just to make it a nice and round number, easy to count from, with a crown from Pope Sylvester II. He declared the Catholic religion as the state religion. To this day, Catholicism is still the most widely accepted religion in Hungary, though of course all faiths are tolerated. He issued a decree to build churches in every settlement where there was more than 10 families. So if I count here, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would be able to establish a church in Hungary at the time of the founding because we now have 10 families here, so we would have been given a church. This was so that we can all attend church on Sundays, keep the Christian faith, and thus keep the nation strong. Stephen also issued a decree that markets were to be held right next to churches. Hence the meaning of Sunday in Hungarian actually translates to market day. Vásár is market, vasárnap is Sunday. These efforts did not go unrewarded, as Pope Sylvester II granted him the title of Apostolic King and the right to use the Apostolic Double Cross. So if you get a chance to look over here onto our flag, you'll notice that in the middle of the flag is the coat of arms with the double cross. It's not the single cross that we use, which is for the Catholic religion, but rather that double cross, which is the apostolic double cross. And again, you see it there on the coat of arms. King Stephen was equally attentive to his administrative affairs. He was a very, very good administrator. Hungary was divided into 20 counties, each governed by a royal official. And he managed to get rid of the pagan Hun tribal system. He also issued 2 books of law, introduced duties and taxes, and minted the first Hungarian currency. So Hungary, under King Stephen, became a true centralized monarchy. His greatest achievement was the foundation of this strong country in Europe, and today, Hungary is a free, democratic country and a member of the European Union. That is the place where our first St. Stephen wanted the Hungarians to be, and this is St. Stephen's legacy. We will continue now with Józsi Baki. Thank you so much for being here, and of course, you're all welcome to come back tomorrow. We'll have a similar, larger program. And of course, the House of Hungary will be open today. Please come by and visit. We'll be open until about 3:30, 4 o'clock today. Thank you.
Akkor hadd mondjam el, milyen szép a világ. Ha leszáll az est, a hold vigyázz rá, s barátként kíván jó éjszakát. Neked hadd mondjam el, milyen szép a világ. A szivárvány színét az égre festheted, a felhők bánatát messzi űzheted. Nincs már semmi baj, ne bánts másokat. Örülj, hogy élsz, hisz ember vagy. Ha szomjas a szív, akkor semmi szerelmet oldhat. Ó, szenvedély, neked hadd mondjam el, du vanterfulán. Szivárvány színét az égre festheted, a felhők bánatát messzi űzheted. Nincs már semmi baj, ne bánts másokat. Örülj, hogy élsz, hisz ember vagy. Ha szomjas a szív, akkor semmi szerelmet oldhat. Ó, szenvedvény, neked hadd mondjam el, wonderful world. Ó, hát hitte is el, milyen szép a világ.
Thank you so much. Hungarian csárdás.
Jaj, de berúgok a mai éjjel. Hey, de kutya, jó kedden van az zárójátékban. Még az éjjel úgy berúgok örök, lesz azt nézni. Szombaton este azt mondta a babám, hogy ne járja, koronduljak utána. Kócot teker a hajába, másnap lesz a babája. Hopp, hey, hopp! Hey, de kutya, jó kedven van az áldójátékma. Még az éjjel úgy berúgott örök, lesz azt nézni. De én erre azt feleltem néki, haludózsák, ő lesz a fenére. Nem vagyok én bugyi, amit minden este cserélnek. Csináljunk egy mulatságot, tessék, beledalszom az éjszakra. De nem kell nékem a család, mert nem az anyám csinálta. Csináljunk egy mulatságot, esika, beledalszom az éjszakra. Náni, 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 hopp, 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 hopp. Csináljunk egy szekeret, 3 gyereket vele. Csináljunk egy mulatságot, tessék, beledalszom az éjszakra. Náni, 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 hopp, 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 hopp. Pálinca kupálé, de megdöglött a cigánné. Fölvitték a kórházba, hé, 9 rajkos írt utána a csajra. De neked menjen, ne menjen, jobb neked teszem enne. Lám néztél és nevettél, hé, megtudták a cigányok, hogy szerettél. Áj, na 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 na. Fekete haj, ne soká ez a csaj, túlságosan vissza, a lóvéja meg vissza. Hopp, hé, hosszú fekete haj, ne soká ez a csaj, túlságosan vissza, a lóvéja meg vissza. Mert olyan komáros a barátom, olyan sudán csávot belátom, olyan szuperos a csávó, minden csajnál csak hopp, hé! Én is részeg, te is részeg, mind részegek. Csinálom a kedvet, csinálom a kedvet, jól érzem magam, talán, hogy jól érzem. Még van szőlő, nincsen baj. Fölhajtom a kancsót, akár 100-szor, szabad nékem rózsát, akár hányszor. Hey! 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 Sejkhaj, haj, szőlőhaj, a hordóban jókor van. Fölhajtom a kancsót, akár 100-szor, szabad nékem rózsát, akár hányszor. Hey! Komán szekeres, messze jár, jól keres. Menjen minél messzébb, hogy legyen pénze, csak maradjon itt a felesége. Hey! 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 Hopp, hey, hopp!
Köszönöm. Thank you.
Senkinek ilyen jó kedve nem volt még. Ó, ez édes pillanatra régen várunk már. Nincsen két boldogabb ember nálunk már. Álom, álom, édes álom, álom két. Álmodjuk, hogy egymásé leszünk mi még. Angyalok, ha ránk lenéznek súrdossá, lám, lám, a földön is van égi boldogság. Tényleg, ez csak álom, nem lesz ez való. Nem lehet valóság ennyi földi jó. Ennyi szépet Isten is csak jó kedvében áll. Meg kell hát köszönjük néki szépen hát. Álom, álom, édes álom, álom két. Álmodjuk, hogy egymásé leszünk mi még. Angyalok, ha ránk lenéznek súrdossá, lám, lám, a földön is van égi boldogság. Thank you. Rozi, vasárnap kiránduló. Meglásd, Rozi, hogy unatkozni nem fogunk. A két szép szemed hamisan kacsint le rám. Nóta közben suk meg nekem, hogy egy csókra szomjas a szár. Ébre ma várunk a nemzeti nép, ott, ahol a hakos megáll. Szemben az enketi gányzenék, ha nem jönne szívem de kár. De ott lesz ugyebár, lesebb, hogy jön-e már, hiszánk egy picike mozi vár. Épp azért ébre ma várom a nemzeti nép, ott, ahol a hakos megáll. kutyámnak egy szájkosarat, pedig nékem kutyám se volt. Az anyosomnak szájára rátetetem, hogy ne ugasson vissza nekem. Rátetetem, rálakatolom, a lakatnak a kulcsát a Dunába dobom. Ha le akarja venni a lakatot a nő, hát ugorjon a Tiszába ő. Rátetetem, rálakatolom, a lakatnak a kulcsát a Dunába dobom. Ha le akarja venni a lakatot a nő, hát ugorjon a Dunába ő. Jön ki Óbudára, egy jó túros csúszára, a kerthelyiségben sramliszol, és ott lehet majd inni jól. Az asztal tarka-barka, rajta jó kadarka, és már az első csók után meglátja, fiú lesz kint Óbudán. Kezébe bőszen szorítja éjját, míg a módkomor. Hé, 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 öreg harcos, ne feszíts túl az íjadat. Hé, 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 a kőszíved megszakad. Lazítani, próbálj meg lazítani, nem győz meg tanítani. Hogyan csinál, kell egy kis áramszünet, időnként mindenkinek, és aztán megint mehet minden tovább. Lazítani, próbálj meg lazítani, nem győznek tanítani. Hogyan csinál, kell egy kis áramszünet, időnként mindenkinek, és aztán megint mehet minden tovább.
Thank you.
Hungarian? Where's your dad at? Is it Hungarian? What song is this?
much.
Oh, there you go. We may take you up on that. Well, thank you so much for the info. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Kihozott szívben csavargunk végig az éjszakákat egyedül. Szívem mind hiába menekül, jaj, de feledni nem sikerül. Ki tudja azt, hogy kinél keresem csalódott szívem igazán. Nincs, aki megértse panaszát, s ez a szomorú dalán. Ne sírj, anyám, csavargó fiadé. Édesanyám, a könyv nem sokat ír. Hiába sír, fiad is, mikor hozták a hírt, hogy a lány kívek halálosan szerelmes volt, feledni bír. Ne sírj, anyám, a te rossz fiadé. Édesanyám, a könyv nem sokat ír. Az éjszakát csak egy lány miatt csavargom át, tükörészve, hogy ne lássa más a szívem fájdalmát. Remélem, addig sosem lesz semmi, amíg nem jön más valaki. Meggyógyítanak a szavai, tán az a szív lesz majd az igazi. Anyám se sír majd miattam annyit, s a bánat lassan beheged. Majd ha az igazi szeretet visszaadja szívemet. Ne sírj, anyám, csavargó fiadé. Édesanyám, a könyv nem sokat ír. Hiába sír, fiad is, mikor hozták a hírt, hogy a lány hívek halálosan szerelmes volt, feledni bír. Ne sírj, anyám, a te rossz fiadért. Édesanyám, a könyv nem sokat ér. Az éjszakát csak egy lány miatt csavargom át, tükörészve, hogy ne lássa más a szívem fájdalmát.
Thank you very much. Nagyon szépen köszönöm. Van még időnk? Van. Mi?
Well, thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate that some of you stuck it out from the very beginning to the very end, and some of you came at the very last second and got to hear a couple of our songs, so thank you so much for being here. The House of Hungary, again, is going to be open for another half an hour or so please feel free to come by. We're just behind this next set. A big, huge thank you to Baki Yoji. He will be here again tomorrow. We are going to have additional performers tomorrow. We're going to have the Hungarian folk troupe from LA called Kárpátok. They do a variety of Hungarian and Carpathian Basin dances, not only from Hungary, but also from territories that used to be Hungary before Hungary was divided up at the end of World War I. We're also going to have the House of Hungary children's groups perform tomorrow. They've taken some good time this summer during a dance camp to learn a couple dances, so they'll be performing that tomorrow as well. We also have a Hungarian folk band called Huruk. They will be coming tomorrow as well. So it's going to be a big fun event. We will be here on stage from 2 to 3 tomorrow. The House of Hungary will be open from 12 to 4 tomorrow. And we are going to be cooking and baking, as our president said when she opened the ceremony or the performance today. Hungarians are known for their hospitality, so please feel free to come by. We promise to welcome you with a warm smile. And of course, please support all of the houses here. You know, we are all volunteer-run organizations, and we all are dependent on everyone's donations and love. So while we do want to welcome you with open arms, come loaded with cash so you can buy our sausages and sauerkraut and palacinta crepes filled with apricot jam and pudding and sour cherry soup with ice cream. It's going to be a feast. So thank you again today. We're going to go ahead and close out the program for today. Please come back tomorrow and have a wonderful day in Balboa Park. Thank you.
Welcome you to the House of Hungary's lawn program this afternoon. We are going to have a really fun, eventful 1 hour planned for you between 2 and 3. Today, we celebrate St. Stephen's Day, Hungary's main national holiday. It's kind of like the 4th of July for Hungarians. Stephen was Hungary's first Christian king. Ever since his canonization to sainthood in 1083, we have been celebrating the birth of Hungary on his name day, the 20th of August. As our name indicates, we Hungarians are the descendants of various Hun tribes. Under the leadership of Attila the Huns established the famous Hun Empire in the 5th century, stretching from Germany to the Ural Mountain and from the river Danube to the Baltic Sea at the center of today's Hungary. After the sudden and untimely death of the Huns leader Attila in 453 AD, the empire vanished. The Hungarian tribes, with the leadership of Árpád, reconquered the Carpathian Basin and established the state of Hungary in 896 AD. Following his father's death in 997 AD, Stephen inherited the title of Grand Prince of Hungary. His father, Géza, laid down the foundation for centralized control over the Hungarian tribes. He accepted the Christian faith and raised his son Stephen a true Christian. Stephen was crowned King of Hungary in 1000 AD with a crown from Pope Sylvester II. He declared Catholic religion the state religion. He issued a decree to build churches in every settlement with more than 10 families. He made it a law for people to attend church every Sunday. Stephen also issued a decree that markets were to be held besides churches. Hence, the meaning of Sunday in Hungarian is market day, vasárnap. These efforts did not go unrewarded as Pope Sylvester II granted him the title of Apostolic King and the right to use the Apostolic Double Cross, which to this day appears on the Hungarian coat of arms. And if you look at our flag, you can see the coat of arms in the middle with the double cross. King Stephen was equally attentive to administrative affairs. Hungary was divided into 20 counties, each governed by a royal official. He managed to get rid of the pagan Hun tribal system. He also issued 2 books of law, duties and taxes, and minted the first Hungarian currency. Hungary under King Stephen became a true centralized monarchy. King Stephen's greatest achievement was the foundation of a strong Christian country in Europe. Today, Hungary is a free democratic country and a member of the European Union. That is the place where our first king, Saint Stephen, wanted the Hungarians to be. This is Saint Stephen's legacy. Thank you. We will start our program with a speech. We are really honored to welcome our lead general from the Hungarian consulate in Los Angeles, Dr. Oliver Pinter, who will say a few words. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, please look around. All of these small houses and cottages are representing success, survival, strong commitment to the roots of origin, and fantastic heritage. You can feel in the air the diversity of cultures and traditions. Today, we are here to celebrate the 1015th anniversary of the birth of Hungary, the foundation of a country located in the really heart of Europe. The history of Hungary is one of the best examples of enthusiasm, commitment to the future, and sacrifice. The Hungarian nation was able to survive. Thus, Saint Stephen, the first king of our country, recognized the necessity of changing and heard the voice of history. Despite of all objections, he remained strongly committed to turn Hungarians into Europe. His vision was that only a Christian, well-organized and open society can stand the challenges. And he was right. He was absolutely right. The history of Europe proved that the values of our king were true, and those values played key role in the fact that today Hungary still exists. We have our own culture, traditions, and a unique language. Hungary has fulfilled its mission. It is full member of the European Union, sharing the common values with other 27 countries. At the same time, Hungary is strong ally of the United States of America, fighting shoulder to shoulder for freedom, democracy, and tolerance. As the Deputy Consul General of Hungary, I wish you a pleasant stay with us, and thank you for your interest in our most important national holiday. Thank you.
Because Oliver Pinter is leaving, he's going back to Hungary, and we're very sad about that. But we would like to present him with a little present, and we want to thank you for all his commitment to us and his generosity, and that he was around and he came and shared many of the holidays with us. We really appreciate that, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was my honor to serve you Hungarians here at the Western Coast, and I have learned a lot. And thank you very much.
Okay, I'm so excited to tell you that our first performers are our own children. 14 students from our little Hungarian school are here to perform a Trans-Danubian ensemble, basically. It has 4 different parts, and I tried to give you guys a little insight to it. So the first one is called the Verbunkos, which is kind of like a recruiting dance done by males, so the boys. And then also a Korikázó, which is a girl dance with a tight like circular, you'll see circle dance. And then a Kanász dance, which is a dance with sticks. And then the last is an Ugrós, like a jumping. It's more like a fun, more of a free kind of a dance. And we are super, super proud of these kids because they were working all week. They just got back from summer holidays, most of them from Hungary, so they've been working every single day for hours to get this routine down. There's a little girl who actually came from Orange County every single day to learn the dance. And so we're just very proud of them, and I know they're going to do great. The choreography was created by and taught by Audrey Sabo, and she's one of the moms. And we're very thankful for her to donate all her time and energy to put this little show together. And we also want to thank Laurent Pochweiler, whose 2 sons are here dancing. He's not here right now, but he was very instrumental getting these boys especially to go out there and do the dance. And we also like to thank Esther Szatmári and Anna Maria Borzsák for sewing all those beautiful skirts and aprons for the girls. So please enjoy. guys. You guys were awesome. Let me introduce you to all the kids, okay? They were so good. And if I tell your name, please come up and take a bow, okay? You deserve it. It's hot today, too. Adrian Robert Vega. Come on, buddy. Take a bow. Awesome. Alex Lutz. Come on, Alex. One of the stars of the show, huh? Attila Neymet. See, we have an Attila right here. Adam Ambrus Aikelin. Emma Obleas. Gabriela Dobel. Lily Ola. Star Marshall. Lila Sigeti Chud. Lily Lutz. Lukács Burkhardt. Magor Pochweiler. Mark McKinney. Nimrod Pochweiler. Oliver Ola. Thank you so much. And I also want to take the time to thank the teacher, Audrey Sabo, who really put a lot of time and effort. And also another thanks for Laurent Pochweiler, the dad, who helped really get these boys corralled for the performance or the practices. Thank you.
Thanks, kids. All right, get out of here. So, what happens when little dancers like that grow up? They become professional Hungarian folk dancers. Like our next troupe, we have the Kárpátok coming. They are called the Kárpátok Hungarian Folk Ensemble. They were founded in 1965. If you do the math, that was 50 years ago. They're not 50 years ago, they're newer. Either that or Hungarians preserve very well. That was founded in 1965 by a group of young Hungarian immigrants wishing to preserve their heritage. The name Kárpátok, after the Carpathian Mountains, was chosen as a symbol of Greater Hungary, and the ensemble's repertoire includes examples from all three dance dialects, Transdanubia, the Great Hungarian Plains, and Transylvania. If you don't know where that is, please swing by the House of Hungary. I'll show you on the map next Sunday. In the last 50 years, more than 500 members have participated in Kárpátok. This figure becomes even more significant when one realizes that this is completely voluntary. No member receives any monetary benefits. The Kárpátok Hungarian Folk Ensemble is celebrating its 50th anniversary. We call it their Golden Year Celebration. The ensemble held many related events. To close off the year, there will be an anniversary gala performance called Retrospect at the historic Warner Grand Theater in San Pedro, that's LA County up north, on November 7th. As a St. Stephen's Day special, if you order your tickets today, you'll be seated in the Golden VIP section. For more information about the group, please visit their website, and I'll give this to you after the show if you'd like, but it's kárpátokfolkensemble.com. They will start now with the bottle dance, a very traditional Hungarian bottle dance. They will come back later to do a dance from Kalocsa, which is in the south of Hungary. And then their final dance later on in the show is called a Tyukodi dance from the Sudmar region, which is actually now in Romania. Let's give a big warm welcome to the Kárpátok.
Is it on? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Wow. I'm always scared that they're going to drop that bottle and all that wine is going to go all over the stage, but it never happens. So that's a good thing. Okay, our next performers are the Hurok band, and Hur means string in Hungarian. This is another totally voluntary group. You know, they don't get paid. They're just like Hungarian dance and music. And they are going to be accompanied by another group from San Diego, the San Diego Magyar. Magyar means Hungarian. Táncház means like a dance group. And they meet twice a month at somebody's house, and they just, you know, play music and dance. So please welcome the Hurok band and the San Diego Magyar Táncház.
szava, kitkogat nem, itt nem soha. Megfogadtam, de már késő, hullal könnyen, mint az eső. Aj, la, 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 la. Titkon szerető tartani, bajos az ember tenni. Aj, la, 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 la. Már zittanul játszol, és aki könnyen elfeledkez. Aj, la, 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 la. Utcában, köve van kirapva, azt is az ő sem rakta, hogy csinálja, járják a csinálja. Azt is az ő sem rakta, hogy csinálja, járják a csinálja.
Oh, it's nice to see you. You're happy now? Congratulations on your job. Wonderful. That's so easy. You support her. What are you very happy? You can have more. It will be more. Sorry, soda.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much. That was Purok and the San Diego Dance House. Thank you so much. While they're setting down, we do have the Carpato coming back. I just wanted to share with you some interesting little tidbits. There was a Nobel Prize winner, Enrico Fermi. Anybody familiar with that name? He was asked if he believed in extraterrestrials, and he replied, "They are among us. They call themselves Hungarians." Our small country of 10 million people is one of the oldest in Hungary. As you heard earlier, we were founded as a nation in the year 1000, so if you do the math, anybody? 1015, okay. So it borders east of Austria on the east. We have Slovakia, Romania, Croatia, Serbia, Ukraine, and Slovenia. Hungarians form a unique culture and speak a language unlike any other in the region. This, coupled with our ancestors' wearing and pillaging lifestyle, has been both a source of pride and weakness for more than 1100 years. Let me introduce my son Levente. Say hi, Levente. Hi. He'll be a dancer and a singer soon too. So our country boasts one of the world's most beautiful cities, Budapest. Has anyone been to Budapest? Okay, a handful of you, so we expect a lot more of you to come visit. It's called the Pearl of the Danube, which flows right through the heart of the city. 2,000-year-old Roman ruins and 400-year-old Turkish baths can be found side by side. Central Europe's largest freshwater lake, the Balaton, is located in Hungary, providing natural paradise for its visitors and tourists. There are hundreds of therapeutic mineral springs that surge up from the depths, and of course, many famous people who call Hungary home. Did you know that Hungarians have an astounding 18 Nobel Prizes? That's 18, folks, just under 20. For a country of 10 million, not so bad. The Nobel Prizes are the most prestigious awards given for intellectual achievement in the world. We have Hungarian inventors who are responsible for some major inventions over the past several decades, such as the first electric motor, Ányos Jedlik, the Ford Model T by Joseph Gollum, the hydrogen bomb by Edith Teller, and of course the binocular by József Pecva, just to mention a few. In addition, the next time you feel a cold coming on, like some of us do, take vitamin C, or if you pick up a ballpoint pen, light a safety match, play with a Rubik's Cube, or drink a glass of soda water, or even see a helicopter, know that these were all invented by Hungarians. So there you go. Did you also know that Leo Szilard was the first one to come up with plans for a nuclear reactor? The US government actually bought his patent for $1. Just one. While these inventions touched the lives of not only Americans, but also people all over the world, no less prominent, and especially in this city, does anyone know who the first sheriff of San Diego was? Anybody? I know Paul over here does, he's a good friend of ours. Agustin Haraszti, actually, was the first sheriff of San Diego. He was also a Hungarian who came here in 1850. He went on from San Diego to establish a vineyard in Sonoma Valley, which some of you can still visit. It's called Buena Vista, and it earned him the name Father of California Viticulture. So if there's anything Hungarians know good about, not just dancing and singing, but wine. Anyway, there's also one last thing that keeps bringing visitors back to us, and that is the legendary Hungarian hospitality. You are always welcome. We will always treat you as our beloved guest. I hope you're enjoying the show, so let's go ahead and welcome back the Kárpátok.
leszek én, babám, nem sokára. Szép drág széli lány, mikor hozzád jártam. Ezt a legényt nálad sokat láttam, de én azért nem hányom szemedre, én míg a jó anyád juttassa eszedbe.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Thank you. All right, they're gonna go on chains. So while they do that, let's listen to some music by Józsi Baki. And he's a great entertainer. He was here yesterday for an hour, and everybody who heard him kind of stopped by and sat down and listened. He pretty much entertained most of Europe, and now he's here. He's from Transylvania. He's been in the States for 4.5 years, and he'll have the stage for the next 15 minutes or so, so please enjoy.
Nem én jobban Kínában sem, a kínai császár. Mert amikor a szívemre a búbának rászáll, magamat nem zúzatom, Anó támad hozató, a csikorgos ebben támad, csak a cigány hozató. 3 vödörhes mellé ezt a nótát hozató. A másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer esőre áll. Nem búsulj rózsám, mert az egy garas sem ér. Ne búsulj, lesz még szőlő, lesz még lágykenyér. Haj másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer nem imponál. Húzatok agyba főbe, bebogrom a nagy ökölbe, haj másik Péter pikke pár. Ne húzd, hogy a szerelemnek boldogság a vége. Ne húzd, hogy a szerelemért hűség jár cserébe. Húzd, hogy hervad a virág, húzd, hogy komisz a világ. Húzd el azt, hogy rosszul jár a lány, ha csókért szívet áll. Húzd el, hogy a szerelem csak csalfad éri már. A másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer esőre áll. Nem búsulj rózsám, mert az egy garas sem ér. Ne búsulj, lesz még szőlő, lesz még lágykenyér. Haj másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer nem imponál. Húzatom agyba főbe, beugrom a nagy beköbe, haj másik Péter pikke pár. Haj másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer esőre áll. Ne búsulj rózsám, mert az egy garas sem ér. Ne búsulj, lesz még szőlő, lesz még lágykenyér. Haj másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer nem imponál. Hozzatom agyba félbe, beugrom a nagy kököbe, haj másik Péter pikke pár. Bácsi, ez nem az volt! Haj másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer esőre áll. Ne búsulj rózsám, mert az egy garas sem ér. Ne búsulj, lesz még szőlő, lesz még lágykenyér. Haj másik Péter, haj másik pár, a barométer nem imponál. Húzatok agyba főbe, beugrom a nagy kököbe, haj másik Péter pikke pár.
Thank you very much, nagyon szépen köszönöm.
S a könnyű szél arcomhoz ér, akkor hadd mondjam el, milyen szép a világ.
Ha leszáll az est, a hold vigyáz rám,
S barátként kíván jó észtet hát.
neked hadd mondjam el, milyen szép a világ. A szív
szivárvány színét, az égre festheted a felhők bánatát, messzi űzheted, nincs már semmi baj, nem bánts másokat. Örülj, hogy élsz, hisz, ember vagy, ha szomjas a szív, akkor se fél, szerelmet nyújthat, ó szenvedő, neked hadd mondjam el, milyen szép a világ. Szivárvány színét, az égre festheted a felhők bánatát, messzi űzheted, nincs már semmi baj, ne bánts másokat. Örülj, hogy élsz, hisz, ember vagy, ha szomjas a szív, akkor se fél, szerelmet nyújthat, ó szenvedő, neked hadd mondjam el, milyen szép a világ. Ó, hát hidd te is el, milyen szép
Thank you very much.
a világ. Thank you very much, nagyon szépen köszönöm. Little bit Hungarian csárdás. Nyisd ki, babám, az ajtót, csendesen, mert meghallják a szomszédok. Nyisd ki, babám, az ajtót, csendesen, mert meghallják a szomszédok. Ha meghallják, hogy is tudja már a világ, hogy én téged szeretlek, hogy én téged soha nem felejtlek. 100-asnak 50 a fene, engednek a fészkes fekete fene, megverem a csizmám szára, csókolom a babám száját. Hosszú fekete haj, de sukár ez a csaj, túlságosan tiszta, a lóvéja meg is tag. Hosszú fekete haj, de sukár ez a csaj, túlságosan tiszta, a lóvéja meg is tag, mert olyan kováros a barátó, olyan csuda csávó belátó, olyan szukerosott csávó, minden csajnál látjuk. Én is részeg, te is részeg, mind részegek vagyunk. Csinálom a kedvet, jól érzem magam, tanágod jól érzem. Hosszú fekete haj, de sukár ez a csaj, túlságosan tiszta, a lóvéja meg tiszta. És most kezdődik a tánc. Most kezdődik a tánc. rózsám, de szédül a fejem nótával teli a szívem, a lelkem, és csak muzsikál, kék világos virattig áll a pár. Most végződik a tánc. Most végződik a tánc. Rózsám, de szívül a fejem nótával teli a szívem, a lelkem, és csak muzsikál, kék világos virattig áll a bár. Hopp, hey, hopp! Latizán faragnak az ácsok, ide halnék a kovácsolások. Elég lányom kérdeznek az ácsok, ám egy csókért egy köt és forgácsok. Hopp, hey, hopp! Édes anyám, kérdeztem az ácsot, 9 csókért adják a forgácsot. 9 csókot adtam neki oda érte, a 10-en ráadásul kértem. Csak rózsám hallom, micsoda régi nótát hallom. Sejhajt én omdánom, de csupa csárdás bengel, az én cigányom, hozz rám témás fegyver. A kedvem sarka, gyújt a szoknya lemben, feltűj, fordulj karomba párom, ezt a csupa csárdásra nyásig járom. Szélén sátoroznak az ólát cigányok, jegernye van tetejéből a rikó pötyöl rájuk. Összeszedik a szénátszabot a félszemű lóvának, kertek alul a döndött csirkén az apró családjának.
Thank you so much. And now let's welcome the Kárpátok back for one last dance, the Tyukodi dance.
I'm trying to get the kid to not too far, farther than that.
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thanks for coming down and giving such a wonderful performance. And let people know what Hungarians can do and how they can dance and love music. If you are interested, the gentleman before Kárpátok, Józsi Baki, has some CDs for sale, and also Kárpátok has some things in the back here that you can take a look. Also they're, I think, signing up for that 50-year concert or, you know, entertainment that's coming up in November. So to end our program, we thought let's talk about Rubik and Rubik's Cube, since it's Hungarian and last year was the 40th anniversary of Rubik's Cube. Just a few little tidbits about the cube. You might know it already, but just to refresh your memory. So it's a 3D combination puzzle. Sorry, I probably should have been a little more prepared, but anyway, this is the Rubik's Cube. I'm sure a lot of you know it, and it was invented by a Hungarian, Ernő Rubik, and he was basically a professor of architecture, and he created this to show how parts can move separately from one another and still not kind of fall apart, you know, when he was teaching at the university. So he did not know what he discovered until he kind of messed this up and tried to put it back together. And just to give you a perspective, let's see, I gotta read this. So the puzzle is often advertised as having only billions of positions or possibilities, or, you know, these positions of the different colors. But basically, it's 43 quintillion is the different positions of these, the colors of the Rubik's Cube. And just so you know what that means, it has as many standard size Rubik's Cubes as there are permutations, you know, movements or positions. One could cover the Earth's surface 275 times. So that's how many different combinations there are. So imagine the Earth covered with Rubik's Cube 275 times. So that's crazy. I really can't comprehend that. But anyway, so we thought that we can have some of the kids from our school, some of our dancers who are really good at putting these together, just kind of give you a show of how it's done. And if anybody's interested from the audience to come up and kind of try it out and see if they can put together the whole thing, or maybe just one side. I'm good for one side, that's about it. Most of these kids can do it all. So Alex, would you please come up, and Olivier? Just so you know, there's like huge competitions, Rubik's Cube. There's a lot of fanatics out there that do this and go to competitions all over the world. And the current fastest Rubik's Cube solve was done in a competition in the spring, and it was done by Colin Burns, and he did it in 5.25 seconds, and that's really crazy. But yeah, so basically what they do, they just put a Rubik's Cube in front of the competitor, and then he just has a couple seconds, I think, to just kind of take a look to see how it is, and then he picks up his hand and goes like this, I don't know, and they time him, and the current, you know, record holder is in 5 seconds, 5.25 seconds. So let's time it. Yeah, why don't you guys mess it up? Can I mess it up? I love that. I can mess it up. I can put it together. Oh. It's okay, it goes right back, right? So is there anybody that's interested? Maybe you? You want to try? Yeah, right there, you and the Superman. So you're Superman, you can do it. No? And you know, what we did with this, I guess it's another thing, I don't know, but you have to kind of oil it so it turns really easy, because, you know, you can't just try to, you know, make it move. I mean, it has to be really easy to maneuver. Okay, you guys are ready? Do we have our time? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, go. I think there's a logarithm to this. You can look it on the internet and see how it's done. See how they do it? It's like, this is one that just click it. Wow. That's pretty cool. Alex used to do it a lot more than he's now, but I mean, it's still amazing. I mean, I could be here all day and still not do it, you know. So I think if they take, whatever, a couple minutes or 3 minutes or whatever, I think it's still a great achievement. Oh, it's getting done. Oh my goodness.
He's looking over too, he's doing it.
Wow. Who's Alex, so Alex, oh wow, okay, it's done already. Okay, so his record is 17 seconds, that's amazing. Anything under a day, I think it's awesome. Good job, Olivier, you're awesome. See, their cube is a little different. I think they have like these, do they call these race cubes or what? But speed cubes, I'm sorry. Okay. They are learning things every single day. Good man. So 53 seconds for Alex. That's great. So nobody wants to try, huh? Give it a try. Oh wow, awesome. Thank you guys. So anyway, this was and still is the most popular toy. And let's see, I have it here. I have a little cheat sheet here. As of January of 2009, 350 million cubes were sold. So it is pretty much considered the world's best-selling toy. Oh, okay, so as you said, there's all different kinds now. They're kind of going with it and creating new different kinds of cubes. 2x2 and 3x4x4, okay. All right, thanks guys. And thank you all for being here. This concludes our presentation, House of Hungary's long program for this year. Thank you for being a part of this and watching this and being interested in our culture and tradition. We are offering food back there. We have sausage sandwiches with sauerkraut and a really good cold sour cherry soup with some vanilla ice cream, which is really tasty, especially on this hot day, and some crepes, okay? Water and lemonade. So thank you again, and we'll see you around. We'll be open every Sunday, 12 to 4, and then we'll see you in next August in our long program. Thank you.
50 minutes to get home, get her house.